Hey there, guys. What's up? Francis and Ed again. So, it's Friday again, and I guess I have to do something more productive. Um, Yesterday I had a bit of a chain wagon chat with with a mentor of mine. He also used to teach me ENGG, engineering computing, as a crucial module of subject that belonged to my bachelor degree of chemical and biomolecular engineering. Yeah, so yes, basically I had a bit of a chinwax with him about success and the definition of taking actions. So I so today I'd like to give you guys a bit of my thoughts about you know what I think of taking actions. How I define taking actions. So first of all, I asked Dr. Jason Chen several questions about success. One of them being, how how to define taking actions. When when does it count, or when does it count when you take actions, or how to make an action count. So I give you a bit of my own thoughts. I used not that used to, but I still think that making a YouTube video can help. Can help people, including yourself, with lots of issues, especially deep and personal issues that intertwine with mental health issues, depression, social anxiety, stuttering, etc. Well, I do perceive making a YouTube video as a sort of action taken to self-heal, or to at least practice about fluency in order to heal and cure stuttering or social anxiety. But when it comes to building a business, creating or making several YouTube videos may not even help that much. Though it doesn't directly help with building a successful system that generates a steady flow of positive you know income or cash flow. So but here's the deal. Whenever we start to make a YouTube video, we begin to vocalize our inner thoughts, and then in turn it will enable us to better coordinate and organize our inner thoughts and words into adequate speeches. And therefore, I suppose making a YouTube video, it does help with your presentation. It also can sometimes get you prepared for the for the incoming events, or your incoming agendas, and in turn it will certainly become some sort of self-motivating factor to keep yourself in high morale, and sufficiently energized to perform certain further tasks, and to put certain bits of thoughts into further action, and therefore actualize, thereby actualizing your plans, your hopes, for something, or the pursuit of something. Especially for those who don't actually have sufficient amount of funds to go to go anywhere they want. Like me. Currently, I'm still trying to gather some more bit of funds, to send me out of the country, to countries like Iceland, Norway, Hokkaido, Japan, and I have to admit I have had enough of China, so I just need to to set myself on a course of further actions, and therefore, yes, Dr. Jason Chen, he also mentioned about the resistance against acceptance of new ideas and mindsets. Well, I am, I always stay tuned, or at least I always make myself stay tuned for new ideas and new thoughts and mindsets. That's why I constantly and consistently make YouTube vids, and try to gather more leads, and more leads of sales and people to get in touch with. So yeah, yes, but Dr. Jason Chen, he also told me that I possess the freedom to either dismiss his claims and teachings, or to critically accept and assimilate his teachings and his advice for me. And I highly appreciate that, because nowadays it takes you a tremendous amount of effort to find yourself a friend who is actually helpful and who can actually give you a bit of positive and productive ideas, as well as recommendations, and not to mention the amount of effort to secure and stabilize that sort of bonding and relationship between you and that person, whom you call a friend. So to put it short, it takes a greater, a much greater, amount of effort to secure and acquire a genuine friendship than to simply lose, or just do nothing, and just deliberately do nothing and just let go of that friendship. Yes. So yes. Therefore, my conclusion is, it's always some sort of action being taken or already taken, that you go, you take a leap of faith and speak to someone over the phone, or you choose to make a YouTube video on a regular basis to keep yourself motivated and energized, in order to get yourself prepared for further or higher level of actions that are about to be taken in the nearest future. So yes. Yes, somehow I do, kind of, on this Friday, for today, I I got quite quite upset and frustrated, if not that depressed, during morning, during during today's morning. I didn't manage to pick up that much amount of energy to get things done. But yes, just right after, not just right after, but roughly 2 hours after I had lunch, I managed to regain a bit of focus on my current work at hand, and the planning, higher level planning for my own agenda and my company's agenda in year 2019. So I sincerely hope you guys can actually manage to do the same, in case you do happen to suffer, intermittent depression, or social anxiety or stuttering. But never fear stuttering, never fear judgment from others. Just try to render yourselves a bit more shameless, a bit of a less conservative or less conserved, when it comes to getting in touch with people, when it comes to accepting or try to put new ideas and new mindsets, new thoughts into practice. So I hope you enjoyed this video so far, and please do not forget to post your comments below this video clip. And if you do happen to enjoy the contents of my channel, please do not hesitate to subscribe and share this video, or adopt any components or items or ideas I have mentioned, or either I mentioned or overlooked during this video clip. So thank you again for watching and listening. You have a great weekend. Enjoy the time you spend with people whom you care about. So stay tuned, stay blessed, stay faithful, and I wish you guys all a merry or happy Christmas and year 2019 in advance. So stay tuned, stay blessed, stay faithful. I shall see you on the next video on YouTube. Bye bye. Cheers.